Good morning, everybody. My hope is you had an amazing weekend. You recharged some batteries, you got outside, whatever it is that actually fills you up inside. It kind of drags you out of bed in the morning, ready to rock and roll. I hope you did it. So just to recap, last week we discussed creating a new habit. Anyone care to share? Anyone want to chime in down on the chat box? Feel free to do that now. I want to thank you all again for being here for Mindset Monday. And frankly, this is where we, like I said last week, this is where we want to set the tone for the entire week. So with that being said, let's get to work. Now, there's 5 things a real estate professional, in theory, should do every single day. Just 5, like not a whole plethora of stuff, not checking the MLS, not doing this, not doing that. 5 simple things. First and foremost, prospecting, aka lead gen, aka doing your dang job, income producing activities. And then in no particular order, believe it or not, 4 other things: marketing, education, showing properties, and writing contracts. Now those last 2 sort of go hand in hand, right? Education, that makes total sense. We always got to be learning. We always got to be filling up. We always got to be top of mind of what's going on with the real estate world, with the economic side of this world. And then obviously the marketing piece, and the team down in Grand Junction have done an amazing job for you. In fact, they do such a good job, you don't even have to think about it. So just do what they say. So in my humble opinion, by far the most important one of those 5 things is prospecting. It should be your primary focus. And it is the primary focus of any agent, any skill level, any success, any experience. It should be first and foremost the most intense thing you'll do all day is prospecting. But believe it or not, it's not. But believe it or not, it's not. You guys, and by you guys, I mean an overgeneralization, you will do everything in your power to not prospect. Why? Because you're scared. Why? Because you don't want to say it. Why? Because you don't know how. Todd shared a story with us, a saying that I absolutely love a few months back, and it is, everyone wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And for some reason, that sits and fits with this hurdle of trying to prospect, doing it consistently, doing it on an everyday level. And for some reason, I can't get it out of my head. It's the truth. You see, I don't know how many agents we've talked to, who we've coached, who we've trained, both in our organization and outside of it, that says, Jeff, I want my business to be referral based. Jeff, I want my business to be referral based. But yet when I ask the question, when was the last time you talked to your SOI? When was the last time you connected with your past client sphere of influence? Crickets, right? They don't know what to do. So they're not doing it at all, or they're not doing it consistently, Until you have more leads than you know what to do with, that needs to be your goal. So push the other stuff aside. Focus on relationships. Because sometimes in your head, you're going, Jeff, I don't want to lead generate. I think it's ugly, and I'm a used car salesman, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's move it to prospecting. Jeff, sometimes I love prospecting because I feel like a used car salesman. Guys, guess what? Relationships. Change the word prospecting to relationships. How many relationships are you going to cultivate today? How many relationships are you going to create today? How many relationships are you going to pour into today? So if you find yourself scared to prospect, change the word to relationships. You need to remind yourself you are in the relationship business. You build relationships, you cultivate relationships, you create said relationships. So get out of your own damn head, okay? It's simple. Get out of your head. For the next 101 days, yes, 101 days, that is all we have left in 2020. Focus on the one thing, and that's relationships. And if you didn't straighten you out, if that somehow doesn't pull back all the layers, all the magical layers that are in this real estate game, like, oh, I got to call so-and-so, and I got to do this, and I got to do that. Guys, focus on the relationships. Remember the ace up your sleeve. Remember the massive ace up your sleeve that should start every conversation, picking up the phone and calling 15 people today. Real, vitalize You're welcome. Leverage the heck out of this. This is an amazing tool, amazing program that we have access to. This should be in every conversation you have. Because if you don't know, now you know. All right? Real Vitalize. Anything else? That is all I got. Short and to the point today, guys. Mindset Monday is supposed to set that dang tone. Real Vitalize. That should be the emphasis for the next 101 days. That's all I got, T.